Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Slay the Spire, and we are doing our daily climb. I was really hoping to be daily. I haven't really seen that many dailies lately, which is a shame. They're quite enjoyable. So we've got Brewmaster, which has typically been a pretty good one, and Hoarder. I'm hoping it won't affect the alchemizes, but we shall see. Oh, good lord. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. Let's go this route. I guess I'm going to have to just add a bunch of cards to the deck. I think that's what I need to do. And, you know, hope that they are enough to kind of overwrite. Well, he'll be dead next turn. Might as well get one more potion. An energy potion. Sure, let's just hit him. We can use other things. Some streamlines could be good. Little beam cell. I mean, should probably add some Mind Blast. Mind Blast and just stuff the deck with everything we can. That seems decent. Get some plated armor. Get some more cards, maybe. Let's see. Go ahead and hit you once. And let's see if we can get some kind of defense. Nope. There's a little bit of damage. And sure. We'll throw that, see if we can get a bit of damage. That'll take care of things. Alright. So, Incursion is... I feel like it might actually be a little hard to make use of. Okay, so we can get something done here. What is this again? I should have taken that first, huh? We're going to eliminate you. And make certain you're dead next turn. Again, just minimize the amount of damage we take. I think that'll be the hardest one to use. That might do something for us. Alright. Hologram could be nice. I think I want to be able to hit a fire. Okay, we can kill off two of these guys. Nice and easy. And sure, let's get a little bit of block. It's something. This might be a bit of a struggle. Well, I can eliminate another one. And now that I think of it, I can, oh, not quite take him down. But the lightning finishes it off quite nicely. Let's see. Do that. Take that. I mean, I was hoping for something else, but that will finish him off. Okay. Well, lightning, sure, a little bit better ability to get some, sorry, let my fried brain to catch up here, to get some lightning out. That could be decent. Not bad. Artifact will actually be pretty useful as well. When we do kill one of them, it keeps from getting the vulnerability. Be a little bit more safe. So that is 6 and 7. That is 13. Not quite dead. hopefully. Alright, excellent. Hit the one we wanted. Let's go ahead and just discard this. Well, that's not great. Oh, that'll be much better. Stack might be useful. Actually, now that I think of it, it won't be that great. Okay, let's go ahead and get as much lightning out as we can. And that'll give us enough block. So that's something. Yeah, the problem is so many of our things are exhausting. If I drink this, get rid of these two, get a different set of cards, and that will almost take care of, you know what, just ensure we don't take any damage. We've taken one down, so we didn't need to drink the potion, but I don't feel like that actually matters that much. Excellent. Alright, so he'll die, yeah, probably easily. Let's go ahead and get a bit in the way of potions. Okay, well, we'll accept one potion. Electrodynamics, probably pretty good, because I don't want that many of them. Right. Well, I mean, I could make those... I don't really know what this deck is doing. It's a little crazy. We do not want to take a curse. And Amamori might actually be a really good one just to avoid some curses. Because I think it would normally become 3 because of the way it works. Like, since it would never be added in the first place, it would block 1, but that 1 would have been 3, so... Alright, well, you are going to hit the hardest. It's only 5 block. Instead, I'll take this and do that. We'll save the focus potion, because that'll be pretty nice against the boss. And that does nicely as well. Claws. I love me some claws here. You know what? I think I can probably take him. Get that out. Throw weakness now and a poison. That doesn't do us any good to drink now. We'll throw this. And drink that, because he is going to vulnerable us at some point. Alright. So we primarily want to use potions where possible. Or to not use potions, rather. Okay, we're just gonna... I mean, I don't want to use any of these on him. That'll get you some damage, and this will finish him off. Excellent. Old coin. You know what? Hyper Beam, maybe. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing with this deck, but Hyper Beam is pretty darn effective, so... Let's see, we'll hit with that. I'll go ahead and toss this out just for the channeling. Oh, that's nice. Ah, that level of artifact is great for us. It'll be, like, actually pretty darn incredible. I'm not going to get much out of drawing more cards because, well, we have no energy left to do anything with. Now, however, get a little something. Not sure if I'm really going to get much use out of this steroid potion. Just due to, well, yeah, probably the best we're going to get. Come on, play it. There we go. Oh, right. Okay. That was actually really good. I didn't even think about that. Reboot actually seems pretty good. And we can't do much with our money, so... well, the big thing I like to do with money being, of course, to get rid of excess cards we cannot do. But we do want to keep an eye out for useful sorts of things. Alright, let's go ahead and reboot. There's something and another something. Go ahead and draw ourselves some cards. Okay. Can we get a good block? That's nice. Okay, so that's enough block. So let's go ahead and hit him just to take that down. So we've got 4 block off the bat. That's pretty useful. We'll do this. What do we got down here? More glacier? Sure. Just to cycle our frost back around. Get ourselves a little bit of dex. And I guess channel this. I mean, I don't think it stacks. I will probably get the opportunity to find out, I'm guessing. There we go. More beam cell maybe? See if there's any useful artifacts. Strength. I don't mind some leap. And yeah, it's pretty solid. Melter is tempting. I actually do quite like Melter. This, on the other hand, not the greatest. Well, that's not going to do anything for us. That doesn't do much for us. That's actually pretty nice. Now we're going to take some nasty hits. But the fact that we're going to hit everybody with these things, and the fact that they got pretty soundly ripped up there. I'm just going to throw this just to see if I can get something a little better. Okay. I don't think I like it that much. Sure, we're just going to stack the zero cost cards. And we'll fight here. Okay, throw this at you. This at you. I'll just go ahead and drink this, and let's reboot. Try to get... There we go. Play this. Go ahead and reboot again. Toss down a potion, and sure. Let's do that. I would love some passive block. Should really take some block cards, however. Just so that I can get a little more oomph out of things. I get some more block cards more often, I suppose, is the important thing. Alright. Okay, kunai could be nice. Now, I do need a good way to draw more cards. Let's upgrade our hyper beams. You know, to actually be really good cards to buy. I'm going to heal here. But the colorless cards that let me seek other cards. That would be pretty significant. Put that down, sure. Alright. So we can safely take 7 points of damage here. And hopefully... Well, we might as well drink this here, right? Well, we blocked everything, so that's something to be said. Might as well do that, get more card draw. 3 defense. Let's see. Get a little damage there. Reboot for 1. I mean, it's not great, but hey, it's something. And perfect. Is adding cards worth it? Like just random cards? Maybe. They could be blocks, right? Seems a halfway decent sort of thing to have. I'm going to continue upgrading the hyper beams, even though I've yet to draw one. Perhaps I should also upgrade... let's see. Cards to exhaust. I don't know about that. I'm gonna get another shot here momentarily. Oh, good God. That was maybe a mistake, right? I didn't account for the fact that they're gonna all start in my freaking hand. Okay. Well, we can weaken both of these guys. And let's go ahead and poison you. And vulnerable you. Get a little more card draw. And maybe I can... oh, that'll do something nice. It'll do even more nice. Okay, so we're still going to take... and only 3 damage. Right, obviously they buy... oh, right, those are common. So that's good. Let's get a little more of this. And... have a potion? Yeah, that seems good. Alright, I was going to spin the potion, but I'm glad I didn't. I should really throw some leaps in here. Okay, let's see. So I need to get rid of some of these Hello Worlds. They didn't really click with me how kind of bad they were for me. I'm going to go ahead and play them, but... that's a bit questionable. Gambler's Chip could do it as well, but... my odds of coming across it are questionable at best. Alright, let us see. That's not great. That's a good block. It draws a card. Get us an attack. Let's see if we get anything. A little something. Let's reboot. That's not a great reboot, was it? Yeah, Gambler's Brew could help us there, but maybe we'll try it next turn to get ourselves some kind of... oh, actually, we've got some pretty good block going on. That'll be useful. And a little of this action. So he dies, we get a little more block. Actually, most of the damage was, in fact, blocked. So, we're going to get rid of most everything except for the Hyper Beam. Okay. Let's just go ahead and fill these potions out. Alright. That'll take them down. Seek is great. And... maybe I should... yeah, let's upgrade the reboots, so... I'm in there kind of a draw 7 cards, which is pretty darn good. Let's go, toss all those guys out. Now, is there anything I want to... actually, well, that's not going to work, actually. Maybe just... our zap, because we can strike and zap. I would have liked to have had... let's go ahead and play this. Okay, so these guys are pretty nice. Let's toss that out. Might as well draw a card, right? Okay, what do you got for us? More claws, that's lovely. I'd like to weaken you. Claw, claw. Pretty nice block off of that. Okay. Now I just need to get down in electrodynamics. And I should be in a pretty good position. Alright, let's do a little of this. One of these. And maybe good. Yeah, we're going to get hit anyways, right? That's not great. Huh. Might as well toss this down and hope. It's not very useful, was it? Oh well, at least killed those guys. So that's something, at least. So my claws are like all over the place, I think. That's fine-ish, I guess. You know what? Let's hologram out another claw. There we go. Strike. And just block for no real reason whatsoever. This is a very... let's say very peculiar deck. I guess we can hit with that. Draw a card here. Ooh, more focus. I like that. Oh, well, he's dead. I didn't need the more focus, apparently. I wish my Seeks were upgraded. More orbs? Yeah, that could be good. I mean, maybe not. I don't really know. It's really hard to get a handle on some of these weird decks. Now let's toss this down through that as well. I did literally nothing to play, but oh well. I love a potion belt, though. Toss this down and that. We can still Steam Barrier, and let's take the bigger reboot. That will do literally nothing. I mean, sure, I could have played some leaps. But who cares about that, right? Right. Barrage, that's pretty nice. Get some damage there, and he's dead. Okay. The card draw is probably good. You know what? I'll fight you guys. You don't have any spikers, which is beautiful. I will play two of you and toss down electrodynamics. And get a little bit in there. Maybe toss another one of these. Can I get myself a Steam Barrier? Steam Barrier's not an actual card I have, is it? Now, what I could do is just... do I have an... no, I don't have an upgraded Seek. There's more lightning, I suppose. Just to take these guys down that much quicker. Now, I could flee quite easily. 10 block is lovely. And if I hit you, it's pretty nice. Get a little more... oh, perfect. Get just enough block. And I think you, sir, are likely to be dead momentarily. Do a little of that action, and that'll do. Ooh. Also, as much as I like running from fights, I think that does well. And the compile driver is a replaceable, self-replacing card. So I'll take it. Alright, so here, probably going to want this. Do a little of that action. And if we get anything good, and by anything good I mean something that actually costs, we could have used our energy potion to cast it, but we didn't need to. Alright, so again, that, a little of this action. I think that's actually what we want to work with, and take you down. Well, I guess that does give us... Oh yeah, nice chunk of block. Alright. So, let's target you. You know what? I will take that again. And this does a lovely chunk of damage. Alright. So, I need... You know, that does enough block with everything else and that whole big business. So we will weaken you, Sweeping Beam, and if I just fill it out with these, I should kill everything, right? That finishes them off. Or Leap, because again, I'm not... Oh hey, we can get rid of one of our Hello Worlds. That's perfect. I am actually quite happy with that. I don't mind that I didn't need to block there. Okay. So now I can do what? Hyper Beam might be nice. Just a nice simple claw. More thorns. Okay, we've got enough block. I was hoping for a little more something, but oh well. Some way to add focus would be lovely as well, but not strictly necessary. I don't think it's actually a great idea to use Hyper Beam. Maybe, no. Let's get ourselves a Streamline out. He is vulnerable. And I'm just going to do that. Just to get a little extra tap on him. Okay. It's hard not to do that one, right? And just toss this. And I guess we take what we can out of that. At least we got, you know, more orbs. So that's something, right? Oh yeah, and he's going to get an extra hit because of the emotion chip. It's actually not bad. Let's see. We got one energy. We'll take a Ball Lightning. So that's... I mean, not bad. That's 15 damage per. And creep up a little bit more damage. And he should actually be dead, so... There we go. Finish him. Not bad. Loop? Sure. Okay, what was I saying I should upgrade? No idea. But more reboots sounds pretty good. Maybe the Hyper Beams would be nice, but... I think we're fine-ish. Alright, throw this down. Region is nice. You know what? I'm actually going to get 2 of these down because the more cards we have to play, I think the better off we are. Okay, we don't care too much about... Oh, that's useful though. Throw that down, and actually drinking this would be very nice. That's probably excessive. We don't have any other ways to get ourselves more ice, so we'll just play that for a bit of defense. The thing is, we're blocking huge amounts of damage. Or healing huge amounts of damage, rather, is what I mean to say. There we go. And what I'd like to do is get myself a... Do I have Zap in here? I may in fact not. So let's just go for the eyes. Increase that a bit more. Get our... What's it? Dex up? Okay. Fine with that. That blocks everything. And... Ball Lightning seems just fine. We can actually damage him fairly well if we just attack him straight up. I do often forget that. Let us reboot. And we attack as much as we can, right? Thanks to the boot, we get pretty reliable damage on him, even on our off turns. I mean, it's not incredible, but it is in fact damage, right? Let's see. Do anything decent zero cost? Increase that for the next turn. And get a tiny bit more damage. Again, it's not an awesome amount, but I think we in fact have him. At full health, we used way more healing potions than we needed. That's okay though. Now, Core Surge I do quite like. I would love to have that, but I will take Flash of Steel because it's a free play. Okay, a little bit of Dark Orb. I don't know how much use we'll really get out of a Dark Orb, but... Okay, Buffer's nice. Play these guys. I'm not going to play Hyper Beam. Once I've managed to play a Core Surge, though, I can... do that. I can do it much more reliably. I don't need that really. I think that gives me more cards to play with. Do a little of that action. I could take this back, right? And this and that blocks fully. Yeah, it's pretty solid. It'll be very hard actually to evoke this orb. I mean, I think we can do it, but it's perhaps a little questionable. Let's just explode him a tiny little bit. Again, we don't have much of a source of focus. This is lovely. We'll take the turbo. We'll leap. Do that. Throw an Alchemize down. Boom. Boom. And a Core Surge. Lovely. Right. We kept the strength. That's pretty sick. That is a positively ridiculous amount of strength. Can we get another Core Surge? That'd be nice. Of course, now we can't use that. And 12 block is what we get. So he's still gonna... Oh, no, he's not gonna damage us. I had slightly forgotten about that. Play this. Get all the block we need. And I guess kill him. No, I don't think any of that's useful for us. And upgrade the last reboot. And I actually feel pretty confident. Wait, was that not a... Oh, okay, we just fought two in a row. Right. So we'll tag you. Do the Hello Worlds. And honestly, I feel like starting off with a Core Surge would be a good idea. Just because I get the permanent dex bonus, but I don't think that's what I want. I got those for the purpose of being able to Hyper Beam freely. Which I think is a potentially great option here. Let's go ahead and get that on you. So, crazy amount of damage. Now, can we finish you off? Not quite. Huh. Let's drink this. Play these two guys. Still gonna take, yeah, like 1 point of damage, but we can handle that just fine. Tag you, I would love... You know what? I think this kills you both. Perfect. Bias Cognition is great. No spikers. Sure, we'll play that. I think that's enough block. Actually, it's way more block than we need. And a Hyper Beam just does not actually kill them all. Right. But a few quick hits does. We'll take a scrape. Let's just fight an enemy. Well, suddenly regretting this. Alright, do this. I will again seek out a Core Surge. Do I only have one of those for some peculiar reason? Why do I only have one Core Surge? And one... what? Or is it just because my deck's all scrambled up? Oh, no, I have multiples. Okay. I was a little bit confused for a moment. I think blocking wasn't that important, but what we're going to do with the drawing card, right? Okay, so I would like another Core Surge. And we'll go ahead and draw some cards. Throw a little of that down, and how about a Cold Snap while we're here? So we can consume one of those. Did I not get a Core Surge? That's entirely possible. Do that. 9 blocks. Throw the turbo over there, just to stuff up for this. And I mean, he's pretty much dead at this point in time. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves another potion. That's not great, but he's dead. So that's just fine. Alright, I don't think we need to heal or anything. How about we start upgrading some of these Seeks? Now, if we want to get 2 cards, we could... well, okay, we can upgrade one of them. But do that. Go ahead and drink this. I think we just get rid of all 3 of these. Aha, there's something we want. And a loop. Alright. I'd like to get the dark to the front, though that might be difficult. We'll see what we can pull off. Okay, let's... they're on a Bias Cognition. Now, mind you, we're going to ignore the first one of these, which is going to eat that. But what we really want is, 1, not die. So we do that. Let's do one of those. Okay, that's pretty nice. I wouldn't mind getting electrodynamics. But that gets huge really quick. And I can seek out another biased cognition. Seems a pretty good way to do it, right? Okay, okay, can actually weaken you. I think a stack would be lovely here. And I think a potion. Yeah, it seems pretty good. So that gets huge quick. I should probably hologram out double cast. Seems a good way to handle it, right? Just search for... there we go. Okay, let's get our hologram. Dig out our dual cast. I mean, it won't quite kill him, but close enough, right? Boom, boom, 12. And I just need... a little bit more oomph. Let's discard this one. I guess we'll drink that. Oh wait, he's gonna die to my lightning. If that failed, he would have died to my thorns. Alright, that was an interesting run. I mean, a lot of it was centered around just drinking lots and lots of potions, but I do think we got something going. Picking up the 2 sets of Seeks really helped us actually get things, and actually gave us great selections. A lot of card draw. And a lot of different things to card draw with. The Hello Worlds were pretty good, giving us better likelihood of getting things that weren't alchemizes. But 965 is pretty darn good. Alright, anything of interest here? Deck size of at least 50 cards. We in fact had 96. 4 copies of it. Pretty much anything I chose twice was that. Including our alchemy. Alright, let's see where we placed. I don't imagine we placed very highly on that one. But yeah, 1764, I mean, it's not terrible. I don't really know what the low end of this looks like. It's not like ridiculously awesome. I'd love to manage to hit like top 100 or so at some point, but who knows if I shall manage that. Nonetheless, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and let me know what you think in the comments. But until next time, catch you later.